Shalom and welcome back to our channel. Today we are exploring the story of Cain and Abel. This account reveals deep lessons about obedience, offerings, and the condition of our hearts as we approach Yahuah. Cain and Abel's story, found in Genesis chapter 4 verses 1 through 16, is a timeless narrative of how our actions and attitudes toward Yahuah and each other have lasting consequences. Through this story, we'll uncover the importance of giving Yahuah our best, guarding our hearts against jealousy and anger, and walking upright before Him. Before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to help us spread this important message. A heartfelt thank you to those who continue to support this ministry. May Yahuah bless you abundantly. Parents, we encourage you to use this video as a teaching tool for your children. Now, let's get started. Genesis chapter 4, verses 1 to 16. And Adam knew Eve his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from Yahuah. And she again bare his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto Yahuah. And Abel he also brought of the firstlings of his flock, and of the fat thereof. And Yahuah had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And Yahuah said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted. And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. And Cain talked with Abel his brother. And it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother, and slew him. And Yahuah said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said,
I know not. Am I my brother's keeper?
And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto Yahuah,
My punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that every one that findeth me shall slay me.
And Yahuah said unto him, Therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And Yahuah set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. And Cain went out from the presence of Yahuah, and dwelt in the land of Nod, on the east of Eden. This account reveals the dangers of unchecked emotions and the consequences of failing to master sin. In Genesis chapter 4 verse 7, Yahuah warned Cain that sin lies at the door, and its desire is for you, but you should rule over it. Sin is like a predator, much like a lion waiting to pounce on its prey at the first sign of weakness. This echoes 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8, which reminds us, Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil walks about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. If we are not vigilant, sin will exploit our moments of anger, jealousy, or weakness, leading us astray. James chapter 1 verses 14 and 15 teaches us that sin begins in our thoughts and desires, but every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. In Genesis chapter 4 verse 2, we read that Cain brought a grain offering to Abba Yahuah. While the scripture does not explicitly explain why Yahuah did not respect Cain's offering, many suggest it may have been because Cain did not bring the best or choicest of his grain. Or perhaps his heart, mind, and intentions were not aligned with Yahuah's will. What is clear is that this moment marked the beginning of Cain's downfall. Consumed by envy and anger, he allowed these emotions to fester, which ultimately led to Abel's murder. This serves as a stark reminder that managing our thoughts and emotions is essential in resisting sin and staying aligned with Yahuah's ways. We also learn from Yahuah's words to Cain that we have the ability to choose. Genesis chapter 4, verse 7. If you do well, will you not be accepted? Yahuah is just and merciful, offering us the choice to walk in righteousness and be accepted by Him. This is echoed in Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 19. I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both you and your descendants may live. Let us take these following lessons to heart. Number 1. Be vigilant and guard against the adversary who seeks to devour us through sin. Number 2. Control your thoughts and desires, aligning them with Yahuah's will. Number 3. Always strive to do what is right, knowing that Yahuah honors obedience and righteousness. As we reflect on this story, let us remember the importance of choosing Yahuah's ways and resisting the traps of sin. We leave you with James chapter 4 verses 7 to 8. Submit yourselves therefore to Yahuah. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw nigh to Yahuah, and he will draw nigh to you. Thank you for joining us in this study. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to help spread these lessons. Until next time, Shalom, and may Yahuah's peace and strength be with you.